Virobot, you are like, you're like Gordon Ramsay, motherfucker. Every time you're talking about cooking, I'm like, making me hungry, dude. Okay, where is this goddamn store? Rodriguez was a regular at Eve's Garden in Poseidon Plaza. Where is Eve's Garden? Casino. Oh, that was the porn store. Like, this is Firebot, everybody. Yo, so I was home. I was coming home on my way. And I had everything for dinner. So instead, I went out and I strangled an elk with my bare hands. Strangled him to death because I wanted the meat to stay fresh. It was very, now you're sounding Scottish, but, and then I drugged the corpse of the elk back to my house and I was like, oh, yes. And then I skinned it by myself. It only took a couple of hours. And then I went out and I planted some potatoes in the backyard. And then I only grew and handpicked some asparagus. And then I took the elk after he had been drained of all his blood. And then I carved him up. And then I took those potatoes I had just planted and I picked them because they were done already. And then I made the perfect elk slash potato and asparagus meal. And it was the best thing I'd ever had in my entire life. Love Virobot. I don't do accents, guys. I hate to tell you. My brain is broken. and then, uh, I mean, uh, uh, where's this body I'm looking for?
I thought you had forgotten about poor Jasmine.
And then.
So glad you didn't. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan. I didn't know. I didn't know Fontaine had something to do with it. What are you doing?
And then,
No, don't,
and
please.
then, and 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 then. That was your fault, Rachel. And then,
That creepy Dr. Tannenbaum promised me it wasn't going to be a real pregnancy. They just take the egg out once Mr. Ryan and I had... Oh, I needed the money so bad. But I know Mr. Ryan's going to suss it out. Gonna know it
you
wasn't
must have
being
missed that. Yep.
careful. Gonna know I sold the... Mr. Ryan's gonna be so mad at me. That creepy Dr. Tannenbaum promised me it wasn't gonna be a real pregnancy. They just take the egg out once Mr. Ryan and I had... Oh, I needed the money so bad. But I knew Mr. Ryan was gonna suss it out. Gonna know I wasn't being careful. Gonna know I sold the...
Where's he going?
He was a lout, but he was vigorous. Get the photo before it completely dries up.
It sounds like a keeper, Reese. Sounds like a keeper. Wait. That was a little awkward. Jingle All the Way seems like a perfect Virobot movie. There we go. I haven't watched The Christmas Story like all the way through in like 20 plus years. I don't know how anyone hasn't seen it because they that movie traumatized me as a child, I think. The soap from swearing, the shooting your eye out, all that shit.
Even more. Now, go.
What happened to you? I've been trying to raise you for a dog's age. Never mind. Would you kindly leg it over to the sphere and get on down to Hephaestus? It's time to settle up with Ryan.
Go.
It is kind of horrifying. And the kid just being terrified of Santa Claus is just like, I don't know, man. Where are we supposed to go down to? Proceed to the Rapture metro station. Okay. See, I grew up in Cleveland, right? And that house is in Cleveland, you know? So, like, everyone would always go see that house all the time. How is Dumb and Dumber? I guess they do. It does take place at Christmas time, doesn't it? But Virobot, you didn't say Die Hard, and that kind of makes me sad. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Don't start with me, Rachel.
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting.
Yes, it is. The writers even said it was intended to be a Christmas movie.
Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him, and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, you and I are ghosts.
Jesus. I feel like people who don't want Die Hard to be a Christmas movie are bah humbugs. Government weed, no, but Die Hard is occurring during a Christmas movie at Christmas Eve. It's at a Christmas party. There's Christmas music. There's ho ho ho's. It's completely a Christmas movie. I say every year, I say it's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from Nakatomi Tower. That's the thing that we all have to remember here.
Now, would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
I see Cohen's law.
Any movie with snow, I think it's fair game. I mean, Die Hard 2 has snow.
Work in the struggle.
Die Hard 1 does not have snow, but
He rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and
that's a different movie, Firebot.
got him. I suppose that's why he let you live.
It means airplane movies are Christmas movies too, with that logic, but there are things in the air.
You can taste it, can't you? Andrew Ryan.
Airplane. I feel like I don't know. She sang every song of what? This is Halloween. This is Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween / Christmas movie. It is a very odd duck with everything. God damn it. I like Nightmare Before Christmas. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it's very strange to call. Oh, I just died. That movie, any kind of specific movie. It's one of the weirdest, like when it comes to holiday movies, mashup movies ever. It's just a big part of the charm, right? Oh, I could completely see Katie singing that entire movie, though. Yeah, the animation's beautiful. It's the same thing as like practical effects. They don't do practical effects anymore. Like, practical effects in movies make me so happy. And they're so uncommon anymore. Oh. Reminds me of those. They should. But now they don't do it because it's all that shit costs way too much money. And they could just DreamWorks could shit out a shitty produced animation movie in, you know, 8 months. That's why hand animation doesn't incur either. It's like anything that could be like that. Well, the thing with claymation though, they could make stuff look like that in CGI, you know, but it's not the same thing.
A worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, their wives.
A round of applause
What
for
makes you think?
this
You're
inanimate carbon rod.
Square Eyes, thank you so much for those minis.
Yeah.
I haven't chosen the spot for you.
It's funny, DreamWorks used to be like a cool thing, and then they started spitting out. I know they still do good animations sometimes, but man, they also.
I never killed a
Square Eyes, how you doing, buddy?
let alone a mate. But this is what things come to. I don't know if killing Mr. Ryan will stop the war, but I know it won't stop while that man breathes. I love Mr. Ryan, but I love Ratchet. If I have to kill one to save the other, so be it.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan.
You're gonna stream Rachel.
Running cord number 3.
I am very excited for such things.
Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic
Are you gonna
cake for an electrical
stream frog fractions or whatever?
tubes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their
Yeah.
kidneys.
Like all parasites who ever tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science.
If you're not ready to stream already, tonight would not be a good plan.
That would be like playing Mozart for a cheat.
Frog snacks, frog fractions. Gonna do some frog fractions. Frog fractions, frog fractions. Gonna do myself some frog fractions. Fuck! Fucking leave me alone, you crazy ass motherfuckers.
Come on now, Mr. Cobra. Please, you temporary.
These armored dudes are assholes. How are you not dead?
Rapture is coming back to life. Even now, can't you hear the breath returning to her lungs? The shops reopening, the schools humming the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. My city will thrive.
What is? I don't even know what Starbound is.
Use your tombstone for payment.
It made me think of Star Ocean for a little bit, but Star Ocean is a very different thing. Oh, okay. Are we going to fight? We're supposed to be fighting Andrew Ryan or whatever. How's there just a dead Big Daddy sitting there?
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parasites. Rapture is on the rise.
Atlas is on the rise. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. Oh. Oh. What is this motherfucker? They're shooting at me. The bees! The bees! The bees! I went all Nicolas Cage on your ass.
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming
Oh,
out
great.
of warehouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. The dead rot in the streets, and Johnny and Jamie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
Oh no, this is probably gonna be me ending the stream here momentarily. Yeah. That will do it. Ugh. I'm still kind of exhausted. We're basically at 3 hours. Okay. I'm gonna save. You got a lot of deaths. And many more to go. Okay.